California, the land of golden beaches, palm trees, and Hollywood dreams. And now, real estate nightmares. For decades, people moved there chasing sunshine, booming job markets, and skyrocketing property values. Owning a home in California wasn't just a dream, it was an investment that seemed bulletproof. But fast forward to 2025, and the Golden State's housing market is showing cracks like never before. Rising interest rates, historic levels of debt, massive property taxes, and a wave of people leaving the state have flipped the script completely. Some cities that were once red hot are now seeing falling prices. Ghost neighborhoods and desperate sellers slashing asking prices just to get a bite. And here's the kicker. If you're thinking about buying a home in California right now, there are certain cities that could turn your American dream into a financial nightmare. Today we were counting down the top 10 worst cities to buy in California in 2025. And trust me, you won't believe number 1. So grab your coffee, hit that like button, subscribe to Real Estate Scouts, and let's dive in. City number 10, Santa Cruz. Once a dreamy coastal escape, famous for its beach boardwalk, surfing culture, and booming vacation rental market, Santa Cruz was a paradise for both residents and investors. 5 years ago, bidding wars here were the norm, and even fixer-uppers sold for sky-high prices. But in 2025, the tide has shifted. The tech exodus from the Bay Area, rising interest rates, and stricter short-term rental regulations have cooled the market dramatically. Inventory is up, days on market have doubled, and sellers are slashing prices just to get attention. Experts warn that if the economic slowdown continues, Santa Cruz could face one of the steepest price corrections among California's coastal towns. For those still thinking of buying here, patience might be your best investment tool. And hey, if you're finding these insights valuable, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and stay tuned with the Real Estate Scouts, so you never miss crucial real estate updates. City number 9, Palm Springs. Once the glamorous playground of Hollywood stars and a retirement haven for snowbirds, has always been known for its desert beauty, golf courses, and luxury resorts. In the past decade, short-term rentals here exploded, and investors rushed in, thinking the vacation market would never slow down. Fast forward to 2025, and the story has taken a sharp turn. Oversaturation of vacation rentals, stricter licensing rules, and a drop in tourism during off-peak seasons have all hit the market hard. Homes that used to rent out months in advance are now sitting empty, and many owners are scrambling to sell. Prices have started to slide. Some experts say the correction here could deepen over the next 12 to 18 months. If you've ever dreamed about buying in Palm Springs, you might want to wait for the dust to settle before making a move. And if you're enjoying this countdown, make sure to like, subscribe, follow the Real Estate Scouts so you don't miss out on the next city in our list. 8. Santa Barbara, once a postcard-perfect seaside town, sunlit beaches, wine country close by, and an image of wealthy coastal living, Santa Barbara was the place people dreamed of buying a second home or moving to for a quieter, upscale life. Boutique shops, tourism dollars, and high-end real estate made it feel bulletproof for years. Today, that picture is shifting. Luxury home prices remain high, but demand from buyers has softened. Tourism fluctuations, a slowdown in second home purchases, and rising insurance costs after recent fire seasons are all squeezing the market. Inventory for higher-end homes is lingering, and even some beachfront properties are taking longer to sell. Local businesses that rely on steady visitor traffic are feeling the hit. Fewer visitors means less local spending, and that trickles into property demand. Looking forward, Santa Barbara's outlook is mixed. The market won't collapse overnight. Luxury coastal pockets often hold value, but the risk is clear. Higher carrying costs, rising property insurance, and a tighter buyer pool could pressure prices downward over the next 12 to 18 months. If you're thinking of buying here in 2025, consider whether the long-term cost insurance, taxes, maintenance outweighs the prestige, and don't assume quick appreciation like the old days. If this insight helps you, hit like and subscribe to the Real Estate Scouts so you don't miss the cities that follow. The list only gets more serious from here. 7. Bakersfield used to be one of California's hidden affordability havens, a place where working families could actually buy a home without million-dollar price tags. It was fueled by agriculture, oil, and steady blue-collar jobs. That stability made it a magnet for buyers priced out of Los Angeles or the Bay Area, especially during the 2020-2021 housing surge. But in 2025, cracks are showing. Job growth has slowed, especially in the oil sector, and rising mortgage rates have cooled demand. Homes that once sold within weeks are now sitting for months. Price drops are becoming more common, and foreclosures are creeping up, particularly in newer suburban tracts built during the pandemic boom. Investors who jumped in for quick flips are now struggling to offload properties without taking a loss. Looking ahead, Bakersfield faces a tough balancing act. If interest rates stay high and job opportunities remain flat, prices could slip another 8 to 12% by late 2025. For buyers, that could be an opening, but for current owners with thin equity, it could be a red flag. This is a market where timing will matter more than location. If you want to stay ahead of these shifts, hit like and subscribe to the Real Estate Scouts. We've got even bigger red flags in the city still to come. 6. Fresno was once known as the heart of California's agriculture, a place where land was plentiful. Homes were affordable, and families could put down roots without the financial strain of coastal cities. Boom! Fresno became a migration hotspot, attracting remote workers from the Bay Area, looking for bigger homes at half the price. Fast forward to 2025, that wave has crashed. Inventory has doubled compared to 2 years ago, and bidding wars have all but vanished. The rapid influx of buyers drove prices up nearly 40% between 2020 and 2022. But now, those gains are slipping away. The mortgage rate's still high in many. Remote workers returning to offices, demand is softening. Sellers are cutting prices, and some pandemic-era buyers are already underwater on their mortgages. Looking ahead, Fresno could see a further 10 to 15% dip in home values if economic uncertainty continues and agricultural employment slows. The city's affordability advantage is fading. Without strong job growth outside farming, it may struggle to stabilize in the short term. If you're finding this breakdown valuable, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Real Estate Scouts. The next cities on our list will surprise you. 5. Oakland has always been in the shadow of San Francisco. It's offering a more affordable alternative with vibrant culture, diverse neighborhoods, and quick access to the Bay Area job market. But during the pandemic boom, the housing market went into overdrive, fueled by tech workers seeking space outside the city and historically low mortgage rates. Now, in 2025, the picture's very different. Rising crime rates, high property taxes, and the ongoing tech sector slowdown have cooled demand dramatically. Many homeowners who bought at peak prices in 2021 are facing steep losses, with some neighborhoods seeing price drops of 15 to 20% from their highs. Rental vacancies are up, and investors are backing away from the market. Looking ahead, Oakland's recovery will depend heavily on job stability in the Bay Area and improvements in public safety. Without these changes, the city could see more residents relocating to cheaper and safer suburbs, pushing prices down even further. If you want to stay ahead of these market shifts, hit that like button and subscribe to the Real Estate Scouts. You won't want to miss the next city on our list. For Stockton has long been seen as an affordable alternative to California's pricier coastal cities. It's a working-class city with a strong industrial history and has attracted buyers looking for value and growth potential. In the early 2000s, Stockton was hit hard by the housing crash, but it has been slowly recovering since then. However, in 2025, Stockton's market is showing signs of strain again. Home prices are stagnating or dropping slightly due to rising mortgage rates and an increase in inventory. Economic challenges, including unemployment and crime concerns, have made some buyers hesitant. The local job market has not fully rebounded, so many residents face financial pressure. Looking ahead, Stockton's housing market may experience a modest decline of 5 to 10% over the next year. Buyers might find opportunities if they do their homework, but sellers need to price competitively in this environment. If this insight is useful, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned with the Real Estate Scouts for more updates on California's toughest markets. 3. San Francisco. San Francisco has long been one of the crown jewels of California real estate, known for its iconic skyline, booming tech industry, and cultural vibrancy. For years, it was among the most expensive housing markets in the country, drawing buyers willing to pay a premium for city living and career opportunities. But by 2025, San Francisco's market has shifted dramatically. The pandemic accelerated remote work, allowing many tech employees to move away or delay buying homes here. The result? Sharp increase in inventory, homes sitting unsold longer than usual. Home prices have dropped around 14% year over year. The city faces challenges, including rising crime rates, high living costs, and stricter regulations that have cooled buyer enthusiasm. Many longtime residents and investors are cautious, waiting to see how the market stabilizes. Looking ahead, if tech companies return to office-based work and the local economy strengthens, San Francisco could see a recovery in demand. But if remote work remains widespread and economic pressures continue, prices may fall further or remain flat for some time. If you're watching this and want to stay ahead of these changes, don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep following the Real Estate Scouts for real estate insights you can trust. 2. San Diego has long been known for its beautiful beaches, perfect weather, and vibrant lifestyle. It was once considered a real estate haven, attracting families, retirees, and tech professionals alike. However, in 2025, San Diego's housing market is cooling down considerably. After years of rapid price increases, affordability has become a major barrier for many buyers. Mortgage rates have climbed, making monthly payments much tougher for first-time buyers. Inventory is rising, with homes lingering longer on the market. Sellers are starting to lower prices to attract buyers, and bidding wars have become rare. The local economy, heavily reliant on tourism and military spending, faces uncertainties that further dampen market enthusiasm. Looking forward, San Diego may see a gradual price correction of around 8 to 12% in the coming months if these trends continue. Buyers should watch for opportunities but remain cautious about overpaying in a shifting market. If this video is helping you understand the market better, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow the Real Estate Scouts for more deep dives on California's real estate scene. 1. Los Angeles, the city of dreams, Hollywood, and endless opportunities. For decades, it was one of the hottest real estate markets in the country. People from all over the world wanted to live here, driving prices higher year after year. But in 2025, LA is facing a harsh reality. Skyrocketing home prices combined with rising mortgage rates have priced out many buyers. Demand is slowing, listings are piling up, and price reductions are becoming common. Neighborhoods that once saw bidding wars are now seeing properties sitting unsold for months. The high cost of living, growing concerns about crime, and economic uncertainty have made buyers cautious. Many are choosing to move to more affordable cities or even out of state. Experts warn that LA's market could continue to decline by 10 to 15% over the next year, especially if interest rates stay high and the local economy doesn't recover quickly. If you're thinking about buying or selling in LA, it's critical to understand these risks and be prepared for a more balanced market, not the red-hot seller's market of the past. If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay with the Real Estate Scouts for all the latest updates and insights. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video useful, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the Real Estate Scouts so you never miss out on the latest real estate insights. We're just getting started. In the next videos, we'll dive deep into other major states like Florida, Texas, Nevada, and more. You'll get detailed breakdowns on the hottest and coldest markets, top cities to watch, and expert tips to help you navigate this ever-changing landscape. So stay tuned, hit the bell icon for notifications, and get ready for more insider info coming your way soon. Drop your questions or city requests in the comments. Love hearing from you. Until then, stay smart, stay safe, and keep scouting the best deals with the Real Estate Scouts.